This is the Guessnicity podcast. This is a place where I give the case and you guess the race. And this is not to talk down about any race, but to shed light on the fact that we're all a little crazy. My name is Luther. I'll be your host on this fun ride. So no matter what race or ethnicity you are, just sit back, take a listen, and give your best guess. The Guessnicity podcast. Can you guess who? And we are back. Hey guys, we're gonna have a fun show for you today. If you're in the back door and you're watching, you're like, hey, we got a new white woman here today. I don't know what this is. That ain't Jess. But today, I'm joined, of course, as normal or usual. I'm joined by Tam. How's it going, love?
It's going good.
Fan-fucking-tastic. And then next, I know I was starting a little early, right?
Sir, what is in your cup?
And actually, nothing today. Like I was just saying, I just woke up from a nap, so I'm still trying to wake all the way up. And then next we have one of Tam's good friends. She is also our marketing manager, correct, for the spa.
Yes.
She does a lot.
Hope does everything.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Hope does.
Yeah,
Hope keeps
does
me
a
out
lot.
of Facebook jail.
My God.
I'm sure by the end of this, Hope will have more followers
Yes.
Hopefully.
on her platforms because it's Hope. First, let me say Hope because I'm getting ready to start talking. Hope,
My name is Hope.
how's it going?
It is going good.
Fantastic. Welcome to the show. Glad to
Thank
have
y'all
you.
for having me, for sure.
Oh yeah. Had to have you on. And see, black and white people do work together, and black people
All the time.
and black people will employ. Technically not employ. She's supplying a service. It's not like she works for the company, but you know,
I work for Hope.
No. No.
I do whatever Hope
I
tells
work
me
for
to
Tam. Nope.
contrary to my one negative comment I got, black people just don't look out for just black people.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. But Hope, welcome.
Thank you.
And one thing I want to shout out, and I didn't realize, I follow you on TikTok, right? But I don't get on TikTok like that.
I
So
got
when
you.
I knew we were having you on, I went to your TikTok page. And I said, oh, hell. I said, Hope is cooking.
Literally.
And there's one that stuck out. I mean, like cooking. In fact, while we're talking, on TikTok, it's Hope Appetit.
Yes.
Hope Appetit food.
Yes. Just like Bon Appetit, but Hope Appetit.
And
And she's not like a cook. She is like a chef.
I believe that's what it looks like.
Yes.
But,
An award-winning chef at that.
I wish.
You did win that cookie competition, chef. So
Like 15 years ago.
that's okay.
Yeah.
It's still award-winning chef.
right.
Thank you.
And you made these. Got the sound going. You hear that? Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Pull apart cinnamon roll bread.
Oh, it's so good.
I am going to have to get.
The ingredients so that I can make it for him.
Somebody's going to have to make that. I don't know who.
But remember when Hope thought we recorded in person, she was going to bring us some desserts.
Oh, yeah, she did say that. It's
Yeah.
we don't.
I don't know why. I was just like, I'm going to their house. So
Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna take
I would have
some-
loved to have those peaches or whatever you were making. Yeah.
I was like, oh, she going to send us something to eat and record with? Like, Tam, you going to go pick it up or something? Like, what's going on?
A lot of our dinner inspirations come from Hope's TikToks.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't look as pretty.
And
But,
Hey, it's a whole thing putting it all together.
yeah.
It's all right.
I mean, you got some talent with the camera too, because you look like a big TikToker, the way you have put everything together and the way it looks.
I'm trying to get there. They say if you want to be an influencer, you have to act like one. So I'm trying to really, especially on my TikTok page, make it look as professional as possible.
It looks good.
Oh, no, it looks good. I saw something with some steak and something else. I said, okay, so I might have to try Hope steak. I'm a steak eater, so I'm going to have to check you out. I did not realize it was like that.
Well, thanks for looking at my page. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's going to pop up on the regular now. It's going to be added to my algorithm because I go in there and like a few so it'll pop up more. So I can say, hey, Tam, make this right here, please.
Yeah. This is what we're having tonight.
Right.
Yes.
Hope just put the recipe out there.
Yeah, she does.
You have Hope's number, so if you got questions, you can just call her. And 100%. She will hook it up for you.
I have people text me all the time. Wait, what did you put in that?
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
Yeah. Now, but I'm telling you, that's the cinnamon roll pull apart bread.
That was the last one I saw. I said, oh.
Yeah, that should look good as all get out. Yep. Well, today, normally I tell people, hey, we're going to keep it light. And then I lie. And then
it's not.
It ends up being super deep for the day. Or we got a bunch of crimes against kids. Or we got murders. Body parts being cut off. All kind of crazy stuff. Today we have none of that. Nothing. All of our crimes will be financial crimes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, everything's going to revolve around money.
Right.
For real.
I know, right?
Liz said the same thing.
Right. That'd be the first thing that you would think.
Okay.
Which means I have to make it a little more complicated than that, right?
Okay.
Got it.
So
it means he's going to trick us.
Watch they all still be white. Have y'all just guessing all kinds of shit?
Oh my gosh.
You never know. Oh, Ian, did you hop on and look at her TikTok? I see you put thin steak. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Hope appetit.
So we're going to hop into it. Like I was saying before we got started, when I was talking to you guys, I was like, well, I don't have a whole lot of stories leading up into it because I don't know. But as we're sitting here talking, I think I can come up with some stuff. So have either one of you had family members in nursing homes or in a nursing home ever in their life, or visit anybody in a nursing home?
Yeah.
I have not. I had a grandmother who was on hospice, but I mean, they did it at the house and stuff. It wasn't.
Yeah, white people got money. White people got money to have
trailer park.
I was going to say,
got people come to the house.
Hope is one of the girls.
I am not that white.
Listen, to hang with me, you got to have a little bit of street cred. So
I did not get any generational wealth. If I was connected to those white people, honestly, there'd probably be some bad things happening.
Because all our people go to nursing homes seem like, that's a lot. Not anymore. Not so much anymore. When I was younger, it seemed like everybody went to the nursing home. But like
I used to work at a retirement home, and half of it was a nursing home. So
well, see,
I don't know if that counts.
Then yeah, you've been up in there.
They all smell the same.
It's sad. Yeah, it is sad.
And so, since I'm bringing up a nursing home, then would you think it would be pretty messed up to be stealing money from a nursing home that's already probably run down, or not even run down, just the vibe in it, you know? So that's what we have here on this case. Took place between October of 2017 and April of 2019. Our suspect is a certified nursing assistant, or a CNA. Well, it says a CNA scheduler, so I don't know if she was CNA and a scheduler, or just the scheduler of the CNAs. But it's for a nursing and rehabilitation facility. So she was responsible for all of the schedules for all the CNAs also. So our suspect devised a plan to defraud the facility by creating fictitious employees, so fake employees, so-called ghost CNAs. She submitted false timesheets and employment documents, making it appear that these individuals were employed and working at the facility. But in reality, these employees did not exist at all and were not performing any work at the facility. To further the scheme, our suspect forged signatures to endorse paychecks issued to these ghost employees. I mean, I guess it's forging, even though they're fake people. So are you really forging somebody's signature, or are you just writing what you think that person
fake
might?
Checks.
Yeah. Right.
And then, so she was, and then endorsed the checks over to herself and put them in her own bank account.
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah, that's kind of how you got caught. But she did it for almost 2 years, right?
Oh, they need a better bookkeeper.
It took them, I was going to say, it took them a minute to catch that.
Well, I mean, she was involved in it some kind of way, I guess. Because I don't get how you would, if you employ somebody, you got to have a social security number.
Not if they temp. Like if you said they came from a temp service and you like, oh, they just come in for the day or just come in for
No. These were employees of the company because she could help get the checks cut for them, right? So, the fraudulent activity resulted in the disbursement of approximately $103,000, a little over, of unearned wages and funds that were intended for the care and rehabilitation of the patients. The scheme came to light following an internal audit. So they once they did an audit, they caught it.
So they only do audits every 2 years?
Depends on the company or who you bring in. Some folks just kind of fake the audit. It depends on who you got come in to do the audit for you too. You know, you got lazy people in every job.
This is true.
You have a joker come in and be like, I'm going to spend the day here looking over your books. Put me in this little room so I can look over it. And
to pretend like, yeah.
They on TikTok all day scrolling.
That would definitely be me.
Hey, your books look good. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, once they figured it out, of course, they ended up getting the FBI involved, the Department of Health and Human Services involved to confirm the fraudulent activities. In December of 2024, so about 6 months ago, our suspect pleaded guilty to 1 count of wire fraud. She agreed to a forfeit.
You know what I was to say?
It's always one word in every episode that just gets me stuck.
That's a big word for Elmo.
But anyway, she got a judgment to where she had to pay back all the money.
Okay.
And then add sentencing. She faced a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison and a fine up to $250,000, and then 3 years of supervised release.
Oh, wow.
So, in this case, what would your guess be?
I'm going to say Mexican.
Okay.
I was going to say either white or Asian. Only because the technology behind it.
Yeah, that is a lot.
No, I'm too stupid. I could never. But
we would figure it out.
If Tam can do the auditing and I can do the stealing,
we might be onto something.
Yeah. So this took place in Forest Park, Illinois.
Okay.
44-year-old Alicia Richardson.
Okay.
Black.
What?
I don't have images. I can't find any pictures of her. I don't know.
Say, where's my phone?
What's weird is certain I have two cases where I could not find pictures of them. So I don't know if it's with these type of crimes, some of the pictures don't come up. Or what?
I wonder if it has to do with HIPAA.
I don't know. I mean, you're not.
She worked at the facility.
Mm-hmm, the facility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of their cases are like closed to the public.
You know what? The other one where I couldn't get it is insurance, like medical insurance and disability. So it could have something to do with that.
Yeah, because then the family will be able to.
You might know something.
I'm a fucking genius. I don't know why you act like I'm not. So.
Yeah. So all of these are white collar crimes. This don't mean it's white people doing it.
Correct, because we know some people doing some white collar crimes.
Okay. Next, before we jump into the next place, since we talking about money, this happened at work today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I sent you that text. As y'all know, some of you know, I used to fly out and I carry large amounts of money to buy cars. Somehow, one of our transporters today flew out to buy a car and left $33,000 on the plane. Yeah. Somebody doesn't have a job.
Yeah, no kidding.
So like,
shit.
Could you imagine sitting on the plane and finding the envelope with $30,000+ in cash?
But last I heard, somehow we ended up getting our money back. So I don't know how they found, because
they're a good citizen.
I would never.
I'm like,
I'd be like, hey guys, we're going on a vacation.
The way
this
to pack
is my good karma.
Yeah.
I'll pack up the boys. Tell Alan to take off a week. We're going on vacation.
But the way our packets look, they look important, of course. And they're zipped up. It's not like a regular money bag or anything, because there's documents in there and everything else that we have to do. So I believe if nobody grabbed it, and say the stewardess or somebody grabbed it, flight attendant, I'm sorry, the stewardess may have like a negative connotation now. I'm not sure. But the flight attendant grabbed it. They may have saw our company name, but I heard we ended up getting that money back.
So will they still fire the person since the money was recovered?
I mean, I would, but I can't tell you what. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Come on. I mean, as much times as I flew with money, I don't know how you leave the actual packet with the money in it.
But you were hyper vigilant about making sure.
But no matter what, so if you're carrying a bag with you, odds are your packet and stuff is in your bag. If your packet is not in the bag with your belongings, what are you doing?
That's what I was wondering. Did he have like a bag with clothes or anything in it, or is this money
I always
envelope just hanging
flew
out?
With a backpack. Yeah, flew with a backpack, and it's like I said, it's in its own. I don't want to describe it too much, just because I don't want people looking out for my folks. But it's in something where, yeah, I mean, you have to put it in something. You're not just gonna walk around with it out. So I don't know. But yeah, I was hyper vigilant when it came to that. I had a whole lot of fucking money.
And because it doesn't look like a regular money bag, so I probably wouldn't have like opened it to look at it either. Now, if it looked like a regular money bag, I might have been like, you know what, God, I sure appreciate you.
You would have had to open it to at least see who it belonged to. And once you opened it, it's hard to miss.
For real.
3 stacks of hundreds in there.
But also, that made me realize how much, like in my head before, like seeing $30,000 in cash, I thought it would be like bigger.
Yeah.
And
I think
it's
I sent
really
you
not. Yeah. And I'm
I
like,
sent you a photo of like,
that don't even look like enough.
I think $40,000 when I had 40. I was like, see.
Yeah. And I was like, this much.
Yeah. And I had to lay that. Yeah.
I was like, oh,
That's
that's
just 4
it?
stacks. Yeah. It ain't,
Yeah, I've seen too many movies. I'm thinking he's carrying like a duffel
briefcase.
bag with, like...
nah.
Yeah, like a metal briefcase with chain to his arm. Like, yeah.
But if you think about it and how it works, if you look at, you've seen a stack of ones and you'd be like, oh, okay, $100, a stack of ones. We'll just turn that into $100 bills.
Mm-hmm.
So a stack is $10,000. So, I mean,
Still,
it ain't much. You got a little stack.
movies
that's
have ruined
10.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doing this job makes me feel like, oh, that ain't going to buy a $15,000 car. Oh, I ain't got much money today. When in actuality, if I could just put that in my account, that would be lovely. Yeah. It's like, oh, that ain't much money today. I don't have to carry much. But really, no.
It's a lot of money.
It would help me out.
My anxiety would get the best of me.
Yeah.
I would look suspicious. I would look like I was carrying money. Like, what is wrong with her?
All right. So the next one that I don't have a picture for, and like you said, it probably has got something to do with HIPAA since we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Our suspect in this case is an occupational therapist, and they operated their own practice. And of course, occupational therapists helping individuals with disabilities. Over time, they developed a scheme involving the submission of falsified reports, inflating the charges of services to the NDIS. So me saying NDIS gave away where it's at to some people. For others, y'all don't even know. You're just like, oh, okay. But National Disabilities Insurance, something along those lines, it stands for. So between 2017 and 2020, they colluded with a small number of participants and their representatives to misrepresent the value of services provided, falsify reports to justify higher charges, overcharge for services resulting in a total fraud amounting in $500,000.
Oh, wow.
But in total, our suspect received $8 million from the NDIS for her services.
Dang.
With a significant portion obtained through deceptive practices.
Jeez.
So the NDIA, National Disability Insurance Agency, initiated an investigation after identifying irregularities. They want to put all these words in here. Or I want to put all these words in.
Correct.
Because as I read them to myself, it's like, oh, okay. And then I start talking out loud. It's like, oh, yeah, your tongue don't want to move like that. Irregularities in billing patterns. The investigation led to her arrest. Oh, man, I was trying to keep the gender out of it, too. Led to their arrest in 2020. Authorities seized electronic devices, documents, and restrained several properties, bank accounts, vehicles suspected to be proceeds of crime.
See, that's why you gotta keep some cash buried in the backyard when you commit crimes.
Eventually, you got to spend the money, though. So you got to figure out where it's coming from, You
gotta keep some for a rainy day.
So,
like, where'd that money go? I ate it. I went to eat.
right now, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna say white.
Hope.
I don't know. I'm just going to guess this time. I'm going to say Hispanic. I'm just guessing.
Okay. So they were charged with 22 counts of obtaining financial advantage by deception.
Mm.
In 2024, they were sentenced to 6 years in prison with I guess they had to serve at least 4 years of it. Additionally, had to deregister, so lost their license to perform medicine.
See, I know.
So this case happened in Western Sydney, Australia. So NDIS is our Australian listeners probably would have heard of that. But yeah.
So I won.
No. I'm giving you one more guess. There's different races in Australia too. Remember, they got me with that before.
They did. I remember.
There are different races in Australia.
I'm still sticking with white.
Ian, aren't you in Australia? Right? I'm in the back touch. You sticking with white? Hope you sticking with white? Or what? Or you said?
I had said Hispanic, but I think I'm going to change to white.
Go white. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to say, it says South Asian female. Her name is Rahana Memon.
Like
Memon.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah. So Indian is what I'm thinking, because as I was doing looking up different articles, a lot of them, so all your Australian news sites want you to pay for this stuff, and I'm not paying for this one case. Yeah. But I did see some things referencing that she was Indian. So I would say she was Indian.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would think. But again, I have no pictures of her. So.
But that's the name.
Yeah, we'll just go off the name. Now, these next two, I promise you, I got pictures and more information.
Because you stumped us these first two.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess?
You don't have to make it so hard.
Oh, no, I don't like being wrong.
It ain't supposed to be easy either.
Yes.
Right? Y'all act like it's supposed to be easy. Because you want to get them right. But you'll get this one right. This is...
We'll see.
This was easy. So...
The white lady.
Our suspect held a position of trust at a pallet manufacturing company. Their pallet manufacturing.
Okay.
Their responsibilities included managing payroll, handling purchases for the business. Over time, they began to abuse the trust of the company and initiated a scheme that would span over 6 years. Damn. Starting in 2017, I'm noticing a lot of these around the same time. Mm-hmm. They started writing over 100 unauthorized checks to themselves, amounting in more than $115,000. On 73 of those, they forged their employer signature. Yeah, that's not smart. No. Transferred over $1.3 million of the company's money from right out of the company's bank account into her own personal account.
Oh,
just transferring the money over.
Okay.
That's dumb.
Do they not know, what did you say, 2017? They not think that this stuff can be tracked?
Yeah, I can see if you said like 2003.
Yeah.
Like what?
And then the company had their own Amazon account. So this person ended up making purchases on Amazon using the company's Amazon account, totaling a little over $4,300.
Oh.
Yeah. These actions were concealed within their regular duties, making the scheme difficult to detect. I guess because they were the only one doing the books.
Yeah.
You're right.
But of course, like in every other situation, May of 2023, an internal audit at the company uncovered discrepancies in financial records. The findings led to an investigation by the police department, because I don't want to tell y'all where yet. They were arrested at their home. I watched a YouTube video of this person getting arrested too. Pretty entertaining. I don't have it today, but
so we'll have to look it up.
Yeah, you can look up. Now, I wouldn't say it's entertaining, but everybody try to play dumb. Like, I don't know here. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like if you were doing a scam pre-COVID, you should have just stopped when COVID hit, because it seemed like everybody was auditing after the pandemic.
Right.
Like, hey, let's figure out where our money went.
Mm-hmm. And they in the background putting names out there. They're not even
right.
No, they don't even. They ain't saying race. They saying a name. I'm like, Lord, y'all know, huh? So charges: theft over $1 million.
Jeez, you going for a while.
Let me see if I can say this word today. Misappropriation. Oh yeah, that was easy. Misappropriation of financial.
Yay.
Institution property over $1 million. Continuing financial crimes enterprise. I don't even know what that continuing that's a charge.
What?
And then 3 counts of forgery. Continuing financial crimes enterprise.
Probably because it just kept going.
Yeah, that's what I'm
over
thinking.
years.
Did it? Yeah, did it?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, me either.
Speaking of jumping back to the last case, that's what was stumbling me up too, because their charges in Australia are worded differently.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was trying to word it to where it sounded like it was still here. And so I was trying to rearrange. I was looking at like, what crime is that here? But anyway, back to this one. These are all serious offenses that carry significant time. A trusted employee, a 6-year embezzlement scheme with over $1.4 million siphoned from a company. What would be your guess?
At this point, I don't even know, because everything I said was wrong for the past 2. Hispanic.
Everything you said was wrong for the last 2?
I'm going to say Hispanic.
I think I'm going to say white. But I think it's a guy. Did you say that? If it was,
I did not give a gender.
I feel like it's a dude.
Okay. It is 33-year-old at the time of their arrest. I'm gonna type it. I'm gonna type it in the first. I'm gonna type it in
the chat.
In the chat to
suspense
see.
is killing me.
I know.
See if y'all can pronounce this name.
So it's probably not white.
I know. Damn it.
I mean, maybe if it's like a.
You see that?
Pashian?
Pashawn T. Mahone.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Passion
Black.
T.
I knew.
Moon.
God damn it. Because what the fuck? Why would you spell passion like that? We always doing extra shit for no reason. Passion.
And Moon, look, you know she had to change her own name because, come on, I know you didn't.
The H.
You gonna throw the H in Moon? MHOON. Passion T. Moon.
Passion. That is not what I thought.
Could
that
you
name
imagine
was.
being a teacher and that come across your role?
No.
That would have pissed me off instantly. Like, girl, get your mom on the phone.
let me let you
Right,
get a look
A.A.
at
Ron. That's exactly what it made me think of.
so these pictures of her.
Now, y'all know y'all shouldn't have gave Passion that much. First of all, you wouldn't have got that much power in my company if your name was spelled that way as Passion. I'm sorry. No. Hell no. Decab. Oh, well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, decaf.
It was Atlanta, so I'm not surprised.
Actually, unless my thing messed up, it said no, DeKalb is Atlanta, but I thought I saw DeKalb, Illinois. Because there is a DeKalb, Illinois as well. Oh. Yeah.
Illinois too.
Let's see. Yeah, that's Illinois.
Is it?
Yep,
Still.
DeKalb, Illinois.
Is that her house? The nasty house they got on that picture?
DeKalb County. So it makes... yes. Yes, it is. Oh, why am I trying to click the screen? The screen that I'm sharing. Let's see if it pull it up. Oh no, it doesn't even exist anymore. But yeah.
Baby, she went on vacation. She brought wigs. She was not playing.
Oh, she was living her best life. Living her best life. Yeah. All right. So on to our last one. And our biggest financial crimes person today. Let's see. Now, this one's older. This is not 2017.
Okay.
I can tell you that much. All right. First, have any of you held any kind of seat or been real involved in your community for your city?
Yeah.
Yeah. You currently was at the damn school board meeting when?
Last night.
Yeah, they trying to get you on the school board. Yeah.
I act like Eric Mays. Y'all don't want me.
Yeah, you be doing too much.
Yeah. I'm not politically correct.
Hope, you?
No.
Nothing.
I did a few things with the city chamber a few times whenever I did home remodeling, but nothing like what Tam's doing. No one's asking me to be a part of it, of the chairs.
Yeah, having to go to the school board meeting. Oh, I got a school board meeting tonight. Okay. Go ahead.
So I can tell that they using lose tax dollars the wrong way.
I'm realizing all of these, except for the one that was in Australia, all took place in the same state. I did not even plan that.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, this took place in a small town, a town of about 15,000 people. Our suspect ran the books for the whole town.
Oh, shit.
I mean, all
suspicious
right.
already.
All the books for the whole town. For over 2 decades, they were the trusted comptroller, the person in charge of managing the city's budget, writing the checks, overseeing finances, and they lived a modest life on paper. But in reality, it told a different story. In real life, they owned dozens of championship horses, threw extravagant birthday parties for the horses. I mean, this is like really kind of telling on it.
That is white people shit.
You beat me.
A party for a horse? If you can afford a horse, that's
right. That's
one thing.
A party for the horse.
Extravagant parties for the horse.
Extravagant parties. And you have friends that have horses, so to come to the party.
The country for competitions, bought custom trailers, trucks, and jewelry. Built a ranch that looked like something out of your dreams, something out of the movies.
Damn.
And did all of this on a modest $80,000 government salary.
Ain't no fucking way. Even the first horse, I'd have been like, bitch, what are you doing?
Right. How'd you get that?
Right.
So this started in the early 90s.
Oh.
I hate now that they can't even say the early 90s. I always have to put the early 1990s.
Yeah, that's...
Come on.
Yeah. We were born in the 1900s, guys.
Yeah. She quietly set up a secret bank account titled Reserve Sewer Capital Development Account. Sounds boring, right? Sounds like it's a regular old account for the company. She would funnel city's funds into that account and then use the money for personal expenses. All without oversight. So by the time anyone noticed, how much money do you think she had stole?
I'm thinking a couple mil.
Yeah, from a whole city?
Yeah.
And you had horses and a...
Yeah.
You know, I think about this, Hope. I probably wouldn't have horses, but if I had money, my dogs would definitely have extravagant parties. Lou would be pissed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but at least it's a dog. Right. It's like...
Lou would be like, we doing what? You see his face?
If we had the money, I'd be like, man, God, you do whatever the fuck you want to do with them horses. Go ahead, I don't care.
But you got the horses and you're throwing extravagant parties? Yeah.
Okay. So give me a number. Give me
3 million.
3 million?
Okay, I was going to say like 2.5, but...
Yeah.
Now, decades.
Oh.
2 decades.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so I'm going to do like 20
That's
million.
True.
I'm going to say like 20 million. Like $1 million a year.
Okay.
If it's more than that, she need to be under the damn jail.
2 decades. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to shoot for 50. I'm going 50 because she has a whole ranch and horses are expensive to take care of.
Right.
She built a custom
every
ranch.
year, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm saying 50.
Okay. Hope, you are very close.
Oh, shit.
$53 million.
That's crazy. This poor little town.
Oh, I know. I'm like, how did these people not
They
know?
probably got raggedy roads, no stoplights.
Yeah.
Just...
Right. So
sorry, Carol, you can't get your milk today because I gotta have a party for the horses.
Oh.
The whole thing came crashing down in 2011 when our suspect took a little bit longer vacation than they normally take. And a city clerk temporarily took over and noticed inconsistencies in the accounts. They got the mayor involved. The mayor got the FBI involved. And the audit uncovered years of fraud. Our suspect was arrested in 2012. But they were cool as ever during the arrest. They pleaded guilty. They didn't fight it. Didn't make any excuses. Told the judge, I'm sorry for my crimes. So this little small town, broke and betrayed, had to start fresh. But they recovered few $1 million in a civil lawsuit against the bank who failed to flag the suspicious activity.
That's smart. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So she bought millions of dollars in quarter horses, horse trailers.
I don't even know what that is.
Quarter horse?
Mm-hmm.
And quarter horses, I want to say the quarter horse is the one that be running the races.
Oh, the only horse I know about is a Clydesdale because of the beer commercials.
Those big ones? I know.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Horse trailers.
Gosh.
Horse trailers with living quarters.
What?
A $2.1 million luxury motorhome. Won dozens of show ribbons and trophies.
But shouldn't she win money if she was winning?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Probably. Jewelry, designer clothes. Oh, and international horse competitions they spend money on.
You're right. That's probably how she got away with it, because she
Yeah,
was
it's overseas,
getting money
huh?
from winning
Yeah.
the competition.
And if they were international shows, she wasn't necessarily like here in Kentucky. So it's probably not locally known.
Right. Molly in the back says, how the shit can a motorhome cost that much?
I was thinking that too.
I mean,
that has to be a nice ass motorhome.
but you know what's so funny when you don't. Me and Lou talked about this one time when we talked about like your dream house, and then we were talking to somebody and we realized that they had money and we had not even thought about this idea, because we were also talking about like, oh, when we built our house, we wanted it to be a 1-story so we don't have to climb stairs. And the guy was like, oh, you could just put an elevator in it. My wife has an elevator in her closet. And we both looked at each other like, we are poor.
In her closet.
So I'm sure we could figure out a way to make a house 2 point whatever million.
Jeez.
But yeah, that was that moment we were like, maybe we don't think big enough for our dream home.
But a motorhome, like how much can you put in a motorhome for
Right.
I don't know.
$2
You know,
million?
those ones you see where like the back comes down and it's a deck and they have a roof
but
and,
still, that
and then
just seems like
appliances and all that. I mean,
That
I know
thing
it's
had to have
crazy.
been massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the size of a trailer, like a 18-wheeler trailer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have to be pretty big.
Huge, yeah.
But I mean, y'all got it right. She was white.
Yeah. As soon as you said horses, we were like,
yeah,
Knew right away.
everything she was doing.
The horses gave it away.
yes.
So she was sentenced to 19 years.
Dang.
And, 19 years and 7 months. Fed time.
So she did all that. Or doing all that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
59 years old at the time of her arrest.
I mean, she had a good run.
Yeah.
She had a good run.
Rita
Probably
Crundwell.
thought she was going to get away with it
Yeah.
forever, too. After 20 or so
yeah,
years.
I'm about to say, you've been doing it
Yeah.
that long. You've been
I
doing
wonder
it
if
that
she had
long,
like
yeah.
kids and grandkids.
Oh, she had to. But yeah, there's Miss Miss
I was
Rita.
going to say, yeah,
Aw.
she...
With her
You
little
had
hair
that
in
kind of
the
money and
clip,
you didn't do
yeah.
no Botox or nothing?
Listen,
I'm like, girl,
she country.
Let me
she
slide
like,
you a card.
yeah. I'm like, girl, I got some stuff you should be doing.
she small town dealing with horses. You know, they more out in the
Child,
sun.
let me tell you something. You go to Midland, everybody face puffy. They got money and they are using it the right way.
Because them women out there, husbands work for the oil field and they ain't got nothing else to do.
Right.
That's the difference there.
That's okay. Let us win the lotto. They're going to be like, is that Tam?
No, ain't nobody gonna know where we are.
Is that Tam? It's a new face.
But
Yeah. She, mm-hmm. And how many people did you say were in the town?
only 15,000.
Jeez, how did they make that? Well, I guess that much money could come through a farm town.
Over 20 years.
Yeah.
15,000 people contribute, paying taxes and stuff and doing whatever.
Especially if they had land and livestock and all that.
Yeah. Small town, but it could add up. It's probably just the right size, you know?
That's wild.
Yep.
19 years, huh?
19.
Well, you had a good run, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yep.
she did.
Good job, Rita. Well, not good job, but, you know.
I mean, if you're going to be a crime boss, get away with it for some time.
Yeah.
You know.
You had a good run.
You had a good run.
You
Made
had
it
a
to your
good run.
60s.
Yeah. But that's all I have for today on this episode of Financial Crimes with you know,
That was good.
only one white person. So y'all thought it was going to be more white people
We
when I told
did.
you it was financial
Yeah,
crime.
definitely.
Yeah, because
thought that.
passion definitely threw me for a loop.
Right.
Said passion. And I'm sounding that shit out, too. I'm like, push.
Push on.
Yeah, that's why I said, let me type it out and see what you say.
That's what I
I said,
Mahoon.
let me, yeah, passion.
Crazy. Hashim.
Yep.
And that's probably not even her real last name.
No, that's why I said she probably thought she was clever and changed her name. You know, we be doing dumb shit like that.
Yeah, I just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, hey, like I say, it's been real. This has been the Guessnicity podcast. Check out Hope. Hope, I mentioned your TikTok. Do you have an Instagram too?
I do. So it's Hope Appetit blog. So HOPE and then Appetit is APPETIT. And then just blog after it. That's it.
Okay, fantastic. Let me check out Hope. Like I say, the videos and everything she has looks amazing.
I hope I still never made that quiche. So, no.
Oh, you have to. It's so good.
Oh, I know it is. Like, I need to get on it.
Real quick, let me shout out some of the folks in the back door. Molly, EB, Erica Bosco, Liz, of course, Ian has been back there. I think that was the majority of the guys that I've been seeing. Shay was back here for a little bit, I see. Man, it has been real, man. Y'all have a nice evening, night, morning, afternoon, whenever you listen to this. All right. Bye. Thanks for tuning in to the Guessnicity podcast. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share with a friend. You can also follow us on Facebook at Guessnicity for updates and behind-the-scenes content. Have a topic or question you'd like for us to cover? Send us a message. We love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and keep the conversation going. This has been the Guessnicity podcast.